Hey crafty friends, welcome to Yarn Necklaces. Today I'm going to show you 6 options for do-it-yourself advent calendars. So advent calendars are so much fun because you could open a box each day and then count down to Christmas. I'm going to go through each of the 6 types and then I'll show you how to put them together, like how to fold them up. And then also I'm going to put the dimensions on the screen so that way you know how big they are. I'll use my leftover Halloween candy to show you how big they are inside. And then I'll also give you a few suggestions of what you can put inside them. I'll start off with a set of 24 boxes. These are the ones I use most often for my crocheting and knitting calendars. And they just fold up like a little cube like this. And they're a good size. They're still kind of small, but there's enough room to put a decent amount of stuff in there. And they're real easy to fold up. I feel like there's quite a few pieces of candy we could fit in here. So we got 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 11. Yeah. So that's a pretty good size. And these are those little mini candies. That's about how big they are. They may look small, but you can fit a lot of things in this little box. If you want, you can stuff it with a little crinkle paper, or I actually use fiberfill stuffing for my crochet and knitting calendars since they can reuse it. Some of the things I put in there are like a travel scissors, a bunch of stickers. If I squeeze it down in there, I can even fit 3 of these small balls of yarn. You can also do things like jewelry or makeup, maybe some travel size skincare. Next, I'll show you the smaller box that has 12 sections for you to put little goodies in and count down just 12 days. And this is all contained into one box. You just close this all up together. And then you can punch out each one as you go. These aren't numbered, but you could just write on it with a Sharpie the days of the month, or if you want to count down from, I think, December 13th, you'll get to Christmas Eve. And if you count down from December 14th, you'll get to Christmas Day. This calendar will have a little bit smaller sections. So for that one, you can probably fit about 2 pieces of candy in there. Just keep in mind, you'll be punching this out right here. So you want the little thing that you put in there to be able to come through and not get stuck. This calendar comes flat with a few different pieces. So I'm going to show you how to put this all together. So this one right here that has the curved edges, this is going to be your base. And what we're going to do is fold up like this. And then you're going to attach each side. So you want to fold this part in and this little tab and then just put it through here. And you want to do all 4 corners like that. And you might have a little extra thing here. You can just throw that out. So now you have your base. So you're just going to fold this part where the little slits, they're going to go up. And then fold that part up. And then you're going to fold these out like this. And it's going to go like that. And then you can take these parts off. And then you'll just put it in there like this. So it fits in there perfectly like that. Yeah, it'll come up a little bit. So just stay there for a second. Then we're going to take our small little red ones. These are our little dividers. And just fold them like this. Fold each of them. Press this down. And then you're going to just connect the 2 slits. Like that. Once you put all your stuff in there, make sure you put all your little goodies in there first. Then you'll take this top part, fold it down, fold all these sides down, and then fold these little tabs in. Then we're going to cover it up And then you'll see there's like a little slit to put all these in here. So just put them in there like that. So I'm not going to put mine all together because then I won't be able to use it because it's really hard to get these back out. So I'll just show you how that works. So our next calendar is also a 12-day calendar, and it comes with 12 little pillow boxes, and these are pretty easy to fold up. You are going to take these, kind of open them up a little bit, and then you just kind of fold it down like this and fold it down like this. And then you can put your stuff in here and then close it up the same way. And they also have numbers, so you can put the number sticker on each one. So these aren't real big inside, but they are somewhat long. So you could probably fit one of these little scissors in there. Even like a lipstick would probably fit, just barely. And as far as candy goes, I would say maybe 3 or 4. There's 3, 4, 5 might be a pretty big squeeze. The next calendar we have is a 24-day calendar, and this one is just too cute. It's a little train set, and you can actually like fold out all the boxes and that you can attach them with these little tabs here. Start with the bottom of the box, and then it has a little tab here you can punch out. I'll make sure that tab stays out as you're folding it down. Just fold it in. And then just attach these little tabs in here, this tab in here, this tab in here. And then you'll have your little box. And these are a good size too. These are about the same height, maybe not quite the same height as these boxes, but they're a little bit longer, so that's kind of nice. So scissors will easily fit in there, probably a couple balls of yarn. Definitely like a lipstick or a travel size lotion. Even like a bracelet will fit. So let's see how much candy will fit in one of these. 10, probably 12. Yeah, I think we could fit 12 in there. And fold all these down might make it easier. And then this one also has a little tab you can stick in there. It also has numbered stickers that you can put on top here. And then when you want to connect them, it has this little insert right here. Take your little connector and then just put it in there straight. And then you want to do the same for the next one and stuff like that. And then they just all connect. So let's try it out. Might be kind of full, but let's see what happens here. Put it in like that, and then we'll connect it to this one. Kind of open this up. Just like that. And then you can connect the train and then set it on a little table. Yeah, I didn't fold that in. And then I have this cute little display. And then once December rolls around, you can start opening up the boxes. So fun. This one also comes with instructions. They're just a little bit tiny to see, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Next we have these little burlap bags. This is a set of 24-day calendar, and they have these cute little wooden ornaments. They're all numbered 1 to 24. So when you do this one, you're just going to put your stuff in there and then pull it tight. And then you can take one of these little numbers and then use this string, and you're going to put the string through here, tie it in a knot, and then you can hang it around here. And then if you want to display it like on a mantle or something, you can use this long string and then tie it on each end. And then you can use these clothespins and then just clip the little bag onto the string. And it'll look like kind of like how it does in this display. And with these, they're a pretty good size. You can see by my hand. You can fit like something like a lipstick in there, maybe a scissors, travel size lotion. You could even do like small electronics. Of course, some small candy. So let's see about how many pieces of candy we can put in there. 8, maybe 9. See if that'll work. Yeah, about 9 pieces of candy in there. And lastly, we have this nice gift box that has a 24-day calendar in it, and it's kind of luxurious, has this little bow, and then you open it up like a book, and it has all these cute little boxes in it. And I do have different colorways in this. Right now I only have this one, but in a couple of days I should have like the red and gold style. So as you can see, these boxes vary in size. This is one of the smallest boxes we have. And that one is not going to fit like a lip gloss. It's pretty small. But it will fit like a little piece of jewelry or something like that. And the biggest one would probably be this one here. That one's a really nice size. It's about as long as my hand. Pretty good amount of space in there. So for this calendar, these boxes are already folded out. Not all of them are going to be like that, but this one is. So you may have to fold the boxes yourself. So if you're going to take these out and put stuff in them, I would take a photo of what it looks like before you do that. So that way you know how to put them all back in there. So I hope this video helped give you some inspiration on what you should do if you want to make an advent calendar for your friend or family member. And let me know if you plan on doing one, what do you plan to put in those little boxes? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!